CBD products are sold in drugstores and strip malls all over our state. And some people use these to treat everything from anxiety to sleeplessness.
There's one big problem, though. Right now, this new hemp industry is not regulated.
So that means there's no guarantee you're actually getting what you pay for. But foreign investigator Nathan O'Neill shows us it's all about to change.
Everywhere you look, there are signs of the hemp industry boom.
I think we're finally going to be at the forefront of something.
And New Mexico's entry into a new green frontier. At Nature's Secret in Albuquerque, business is quickly outgrowing the space. CBD products pack the shelves in this specialty shop, managed by Cassie Eaton.
But this is going to be CBD flower. It smells like it, looks like it. Looks like cannabis, but of course without the psychoactive.
CBD is extracted from the hemp plant, and by law can only have trace amounts of the psychoactive THC to ensure it won't get you high.
You decided to get the Select CBD Relax.
Some people like Justinian Ramos claim it has healing properties.
I'm actually a cancer survivor, so that kind of helped me at that, 4 years ago when I was diagnosed to really deal with my anxiety.
But there's something CBD users might not know. Right now, the entire hemp industry is operating in the dark. There are no federal safety or health standards, and on some products, the labeling can be questionable.
We see that all the time. If something is handwritten, we are skeptical. Handwritten generally means it's being made in a crock pot, and that's scary to us.
We went undercover and purchased CBD oils from 3 Albuquerque businesses.
Basic homemade stuff.
We found CBD in gummy form, pills, and oils. The smoke shop on San Mateo and Candelaria sold us this oil, factory sealed and labeled.
The 300 for sure.
This one's 435, you said.
Duke City Herbs on Central sold us this oil with no factory seal and a label with little information. The Gathering Spot also sold us oil. Theirs had no factory seal and a handwritten label that lists 2 different amounts of CBD. Is it 750 milligrams or 400? And then we heard this claim.
You said this is FDA approved?
Yes. This is.
The truth is, the FDA is currently not regulating CBD products. There are no rules for labeling or packaging, so none of the stores that we visited are breaking any laws. The folks at Duke City Herbs tell us their oil is normally sealed, and the one we bought must have slipped through. As for the Gathering Spot, we reached out but have not heard back. We took our purchases to New Mexico State Representative DERRICK LENTE. He sponsored the hemp bill, which was recently signed by the governor.
When I look at these ones here with no protection labels and anyone can go in there and smell it and do whatever they want to it, obviously there's question for concern.
That's why the new law will mandate lab testing for CBD products and for CBD oil manufacturers in New Mexico to standardize labeling.
These types of rules and policies are all being made not only just to protect the consumer, but to ensure that the consumer is getting what they paid for, and also to ensure that the state is pushing an industry that is safe for its citizens.
So here's another problem we discovered. We tried to get our CBD products tested ourselves, but every lab in the state of New Mexico turned us down because it turns out they all do business with the industry. However, the state of New Mexico is in the process of setting up its own independent lab so it can hold the industry accountable. The state hopes to finalize those rules and regulations within the next 3 months. But in the meantime, CBD advocates urge buyers to beware.
Certificate of analysis on it.
Shop around and demand proof of lab testing. Cassie Eaton is taking it upon herself to ensure she's selling quality products.
We don't really believe labeling when it comes through the door. We always verify it ourselves, and I think that needs to happen starting with the farmers and the soil here in the state, as well as on the retail end of what we do. I think it's everybody's job to make sure that there's quality control in this industry.
Next week, the FDA will hold its first hearing on how to regulate the hemp industry nationwide. Here in New Mexico, the state hopes to roll out those new rules by the time the first crop of hemp is harvested. Nathan O'Neill, 4 Investigates.
Now, we have not heard back yet from the Gathering Spot, but we have heard from the company that makes the CBD oil sold to us by the store. The owners of Miss Teddy's tell us that Gathering Spot sold one of their test bottles by mistake. They say their CBD products are normally sealed with a complete list of ingredients.